Well, another historic summit. The leaders of the two Koreas are also about to meet this week. It's on the same day, in fact, as the Prime Minister and President Xi Jinping. All eyes on the Korean peninsula as the leaders of the North and the South will be meeting for just the third time in history. Both sides have taken steps to ease tensions. North Korea has said that it will not conduct any more nuclear or missile tests, and South Korea has stopped blaring propaganda at the border. Ahead of this crucial meeting, WION's Ramesh Ramachandran is in Korea to cover the historic summit. Ramesh Ramachandran now joining us live. Ramesh, what's really on the menu, if I can use that pun?
Well, a lot actually, Amitabh. If you speak literally about the menu, then Kim Jong-un will arrive across the border and arrive on South Korean soil early morning or before noon actually, and he will stay on till late evening, and to cap it all there'll be a dinner in which he'll be served the choices of menu of favorites of President Moon Jae-in and his former colleagues. But that said, on the political agenda part of it, there'll be a lot as well to discuss, including the issue of denuclearization. As you mentioned, Kim Jong-un has instilled a confidence-building measure by announcing that he will suspend all nuclear tests and missile tests till further notice. So clearly, he's trying to build on the convergences going forward, but whether he commits himself to denuclearize or dismantle nuclear weapons going forward is entirely a different proposition altogether. Both South Korea and US want him to completely dismantle, irreversibly dismantle all nuclear weapons. That remains a moot point. But on the other issues on the agenda, Amitabh, will be on the issue of humanitarian issues, including reuniting families divided by the 53 war, also lowering the hostilities across the border by removing or minimizing the number of military outposts, and as you mentioned there earlier in the report, about removing the loudspeakers which blare propaganda across on both sides of the demilitarized zone.
Ramesh, as you've been pointing out, this is a historic summit. This will probably be the first time that a North Korean leader, the top leader, will cross the border into South Korea for those talks. In South Korea itself, what really is the expectation among people there?
As you mentioned, Amitabh, this will be the first time a North Korean leader will indeed be crossing the military demarcation line to set foot on South Korean soil. Now, although he will be positioned at the venue of the meeting, that's the demilitarized zone, which is technically handled by the UN, but that said, he will very much be on South Korean soil for clearly close to 6 to 8 hours. That said, the expectation here in South Korea is to formally end or bring the armistice agreement to a formal agreement by way of a peace treaty between two Koreas, which has bedeviled this peninsula for the last 65 years and counting. So clearly, expectation among ordinary South Koreans on the streets here that they expect Moon Jae-in and Kim Jong-un to agree on a basic minimum common understanding on the way forward to resolve contentious issues, including reuniting families divided by war and also cessation of hostilities across the heavily fortified and militarized border that separates the two countries.